so for the next step, you're going to need your fabric piece number 2 that you folded in half, wrong sides together, and you're going to need your pattern piece number 3, and then you're also going to need the pattern piece number 1 that has the fleece on it. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your pattern piece number 2 that has the folded edge here, and you're going to put that with right side to right side here, and you're going to match the raw cut edges. Your raw cut edge here, raw cut edge here, raw edge cut here. You need to make sure that those edges all match exactly. This particular pattern doesn't have a lot of tolerance to it, so everything has to be like spot on. If it doesn't, then you're going to have problems. You're going to have holes and things like that. So make sure everything is spot on. Remember, folded edge here. Now, from the folded edge to this cut raw edge should be about 3/8 of an inch. All right, you're going to do that for both pieces. So I've already done it here, so I'm going to show you that in a minute. Then you're going to take your number 1 piece with the fleece up, and you're going to center this number 2 and 3 piece on either side. You're going to have equal distance on either side of from here, either side from here. Then this is, you just want that fleece to show just a little bit, and that measurement is 1/8 of an inch. So if you look at your hem gauge here, 1/8 of an inch is half of that circle that's on the end there. So if I center, or if I put the cut edge to that fleece, I should see half of the fleece in that circle and half of that purple fabric or your solid fabric. And then I'm going to take my hem gauge and I'm going to measure here from the cut edge to the edge of the fleece and go there. So see, it doesn't really match, so I need to pull that over just a little bit there. Okay, let's see, remark that there and there. So now that matches perfectly there, and I'm going to go back and check that again, and that does too. So now I'm going to pin this in place. I'm going to go through all layers like that, and then I'm going to pin that down. Actually, yeah, I'll go ahead and pin that, and then I'm going to pin the other side here. Okay, so, and you're going to do that to both pieces. Now I went ahead and did the other piece and get the pins here. All right, so I have both of those pinned to my number 1 piece. All right, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take your number 4 piece. Your number 4 piece, you cut out 4 of those. So what you're going to do with that is you're going to put right side to right side, matching the cut edges. Make sure everything is spot on. Right side to right side, cut edge to cut edge, and then I'm going to pin that in place. And I'm going to do that for the other side as well. Right sides together. Make sure those edges are matched. Cut edges to cut edges. And pin. And then I'm going to do that for the other one as well. Right sides together. Cut edge to cut edge. And do the same thing on the other side. Right sides together. Cut edge to cut edge. So I have both of those done. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew 1/2 inch, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew from this short end here down, and that's going to be 1/4 inch. And 1/4 inch is, it's the edge of the foot to the cut edge of the fabric is your 1/4 inch. I'm going to take a couple of stitches, take a back stitch, and continue on. Do the same thing. Now this is going to be awkward to sew this way, but I think it's important because sometimes the fabric has a tendency to walk, and I didn't want to make this shorter. So this is gonna feel a little awkward, but just make sure the edge of the foot is to the edge of the cut fabric. And make sure those edges are right on. And then I'll repeat for the other side. That edge to the edge of the foot. And then same thing. This is going to be awkward, but we'll put the cut edge to the cut edge. And then what I'm going to do is go to the iron, and I'm going to press this edge over like that and press that edge over like so. And then I'll come back and show you the next steps.